In the middle of the forest, battle will rage. The forces of the Tomb Kings have advanced on the Sylvaneth homeland. Who will prevail? Will the Tree Ancients and the ancient elves of old face off the menace of death? Let's begin.
The Dark King.
Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast battle report. Today, Skari versus Ollie. Ow! We've got a special for you today. It is Age of Sigmar battle report. We have Sylvaneth and Elves versus
Skeletons!
the Skeletons.
I'm in bed back.
This is our first father-son battle report, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're playing 1,400 points, new Age of Sigmar. It's going to be laid back, lots of fun, lots of dice rolls, lots
Make
of laughs.
sure to subscribe.
Oh, yes, you tell them.
And ring the notification bell and like this video and comment down below which battle you want us to do next.
There you go. I love it. Okay, thanks everybody. Let's get to the armies and jump right in. Here we have a little over 1,400 points of Grand Alliance order, mainly Sylvaneth, Dragonborn, and Gladeguard, essentially. But Ollie, take it away. What did you bring to fight the skeletons today?
I brought my Ilthari and her guardians. I brought 2 10-man units of archers. I got a branch witch, a 16 unit of dryads, my tree lord that always crushes his skeletons, my dragon prince, and my horseman.
The noble. So there you go. That's 1,400 points. And of course, they will be defending
My village!
from the skeleton menace.
And you know what I'm going to do beyond the game? I'm going to summon a forest.
There you
A
go.
lot of forests, because in a forest, the dryads have a big advantage.
They
They
do.
have a big save. They have a better save in a forest, so that's why.
Here we have 1,400 points of Tomb Kings.
Yeah.
The skeletons are very excited. They are invading the forest, though, and the Sylvaneth will try and stop them. Leading the fray, we have the Tomb King on foot. We have a Lich Priest who has helped bring all the skeletons back to life. In the core, we have 5 horsemen. We have 20 skeleton warriors with hand weapons.
No!
We have 3 chariots in the core. Then in other, we have 10 Tomb Guard. I just painted these guys. Oh, I'm so excited to use them because they've been sitting in
They
my...
actually look very good.
Yeah, they've been sitting in my shelf for like 10 years. Finally painted them up. I have 30 of them painted. I'm running 10 of them. I have the carrion, so
Birdie.
3 little carrion birdies. I have 1 tomb giant or skeleton giant, and I have 5 horse archers as well. And this is 1,400 points. Okay, on to the game. Okay, Ollie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna roll off. The winner chooses which side. Ooh, you
1
beat me.
point more.
Which side do you want?
That one has more rocks, so I think I would go with this one
That
because
side?
that one has more rocks, and the
Okay.
skeletons love rocks.
They
so
do love rocks, and you have the
Elf
the
building.
elf buildings from miniaturescenery.com. So make sure you check them out, because not only do they work for 40K, they also work for Age of Sigmar. Awesome. Okay, folks.
Hello?
So here we are at the end of deployment,
Yay!
and this is the the Sylvaneth and Elf deployment.
I don't play as Eldar.
I know. So we are using the Sylvaneth Heartwood host. Yes, technically it's with just a Tree Lord, but we decided to make the Tree Lord Ancient part of it. All it does is the Tree Lord Ancient and the Branch Witch can heal a wound every hero phase, and then one of the Dryads comes back to life every hero phase. It's a very simple thing, but we thought it'd be cool. And then it's just a battalion. So he gets 1 command point, and he deploys them as a single unit, which is pretty cool. So he starts the game with 1 command point. The Tomb Kings have deployed thusly: Carrion, archers, warriors, the Tomb Guard with the Tomb King nearby, the Lich Priest, the big skeleton giant, and then a flanking force of chariots, horsemen, and horse archers. Now, Ollie did finish deploying first, which means, do you want to go first or second?
I would go second.
Second. Oh, it's like he already knows that it's more powerful than going first in Age of Sigmar. With that, the Tomb Kings will take the first turn.
You're going down.
You're going down.
No, you're going down.
Oh, we'll see about that. It is my hero phase. I get 1 command point. Hooray! So I'm just going to get 1 command point. Put a little dice over here to remind me.
I'm going to
I have
save my
1 command point. You're going to save him. Cool. So what I get is he has a command ability, which is just +1 to hit to a unit. He's not going to use it right now. And then I have a spell. So I'm going to cast a spell onto... So I'm going to cast Mystic Shield. We'll cast Mystic Shield, and it goes off. So I want to cast it on the big unit of warriors. So
what
they
does Mystic Shield do?
reroll 1s. So they reroll 1s. In the armor saves, yeah. And then I believe it's 30 inches for deny, but so you're just out. Okay. So I did deploy them right outside of denial range. So my little unit of skeletons has been Mystic Shielded. The aim of this game is just to murder each other. So we'll play for 5 turns and see who got the more points. So he has a score to settle.
And guess what I did? My dragon survived by 1 wound last battle. That means
Yeah, it was
he
1
survived
wound.
by 1 wound.
Let's see if I can...
OMG.
I have a vendetta against that dragon. Let's see if I can take him down this game. I've done my movement. The skeletons did advance. The little musician allows them to advance and fire, which is pretty cool. So they moved up, and they're all in range of the Dryads. I know I have to take them down because the Dryads do lots and lots of damage. My carry-on decided to stay close, and I moved my leaders up to have the death rattle save, essentially.
Who are you rooting for?
Who are you rooting for? Leave a comment down below. And then my little flanking forces moved up. So with that, I'm going to shoot my archers. They get 20 shots, but they get double amount of shots if there's 20 more models. So I have 40 shots, and they're all shooting into the Dryads. Now, Dryads, if this is a Sylvaneth forest, technically. So if they were all within 6 inches of the forest, I'd be -1 to hit. However, they have... +1 save because they're 10 or more models. So they have 4 up save, which is not bad. And I do hit on 5s and wound on 4s. Yeah, they don't hit the best because they are little skeleton archers. Now, if I would have done something like Righteous Smiting or whatnot,
That was actually good.
it means, yeah, it wasn't bad actually. The red ones that I rolled in there were the Master of Arrows, which is the squad leader. Okay.
Master of Arrows?
Yeah, the squad leader. So then I need 4s to wound with my bows. So it's 5, 10. So 11 saves, and you need a 4+ save because there are a lot of them.
Oh, that didn't count. That didn't count.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Here you go. That one ran away.
Run away, attack!
Yeah, run away. So
Kill.
he saved 5 of them. So 6 go down. So 6 Dryads fall. Okay, with that, that is all the Tomb Kings can do in their first turn, and we move on to the Sylvaneth. Oh, sorry, and then he needs a bravery test. So we'll roll their bravery. So he's gonna use his command point, and they're gonna basically command point he gets from his 1 battalion. So he's gonna use it, and none of the Dryads will run away.
Yes!
Okay, so now we move on to hero phase. Okay, so first things first, a Dryad comes back.
Yay.
Because that's his battalion. Now the Tree Lord Ancient.
I'm using Silent Community. That's summoning a forest. Only once per game you can do this.
That's right. So he's going to summon. He's going to awaken a wildwood.
Awaken the forest!
Wholly within 18 inches. More than, a couple inches. And that's it. Just the 2 trees is good, Ollie. So that is a new wildwood that has appeared as he just awakened the wildwoods.
These guys are impressed.
Yeah, they're impressed.
They're like, oh no, that's bad. You're going to have a better advantage.
That is true.
I'm having a better advantage.
And then we also have some spells as well. So he can do a special spell where he picks a wildwood within 30.
What's the roll?
I believe it's a 5 or 6. Yep, it goes off. And every unit within 3 inches of a wildwood takes D3 mortal wounds. So the archers, so he's going to pick that wildwood, takes D3. Okay, well, 1, because it was 1d3. And on a 6, I ignore it. No, 1 archer dies. Ah! And then the skeletons the horsemen take D3 as well. Oh, they take 3.
Boom!
But let's see if any of them survive. No, 3 of the skeletons go down as well. Oh, no. The Branch Witch is going to cast Mystic Shield. And she does. I'm going to try and stop it with my Lich guy. And he does not. Okay, so the dragon is now Mystic Shielded, re-rolling save rolls of 1.
Oh yeah.
That's it for the hero phase. Yep. You cast the power. He cast his power, and he does have 1 command point which he got at the beginning of his battle round. Beginning of his turn, so he has 1 of those. And then with that, we're gonna move on to the movement phase. Okay, Ollie, how did he move?
I moved this guy. He was right here, so I moved him right here.
Yep.
This guy was right here, and I moved him right there.
Yep.
The Tree Lord was right here.
Mm-hmm.
And all my Dryads moved, and
Yep.
Aelfs and her Guardians, protectors, I mean.
Yep.
They charged.
Well, they advanced.
Yeah, they advanced to turn. These guys moved, and
And that's it for movement. Now you decided not to advance them. They have a 10-inch charge into the skeleton archers. So if you roll well, you can come in and start killing a bunch of skeletons. Okay, so now we go into the shooting phase.
these guys are shooting.
Into the archers. So you have 10 shots. One of them is a Master of Arrows that basically gets... Oh, I think he gets an extra shot, but I'll check in a second. So you hit on 4s, and then you wound on 4s as well. So that's 3. Skeleton bowmen don't have saves, but they do have death rattle saves. So I save 2 with death rattle, and 1 archer goes down. Oh. Now the second unit's going to shoot in the same. However, you get an extra shot with the longbow with the sergeant. So we just added 1 more dice onto there with his longbow. So hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 4s. Let's go, little bowman. 3 more death rattle saves. 2 go down. So 2 more skeleton archers.
How many death rattles can you use in a game?
Oh, every time I take a wound. It's like a 6+ armor save. It's pretty cool. So the dragon lord has a reaper bow. So it's 3 shots. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. It's a super bow. 2 hits. 2.
Boom.
Okay, 2 death rattle saves. 1 death rattle save. So he kills 1 skeleton archer. Last but not least, the Tree Lord Ancient.
It's hitting on 2.
With his tendril staff, or his big staff, hits on 2s, wounds on 3s. Ooh, and it does D6 damage. So how many skeletons? D6 skeletons. Oh!
6 skeletons go down.
Come on, death rattle saves. Save a few of them. Nope. 6 skeletons get eaten by this.
How did I do that?
Oh, he's like, feel the death of the forest. Ouch. So now he's going to move into the charge phase. He is going to roll for the Dryads to see if they can get into anything special and fun. 9 inches is not enough, which is a bit of a shame because he's going to stay there. At the end of that, we do have my bravery. I lost 11 skeletons, and I'm bravery 10. So I'm going to lose 1 skeleton plus an extra d6. So 3 more skeletons crumble. Crumble. They crumble. And now it's a big roll. We're both going to roll off. Winner chooses if they want to continue the turn. I win ties, though. Oh, no.
1, and I gotta save you.
So do you want to go again, or do you want me to go?
I want to go again.
You want to go again? Of course you do. So you go into 2 battle points, or 2 command points, and once again we move into the hero phase. Oh no, my skeletons are in so much trouble. So hero phase, 1 more Dryad comes to the fray. Rawr! So first command ability we're going to use, Tree Lord Ancient.
Heed the spirit song.
That's right. So all Sylvaneth models wholly within 12 inches are going to reroll 1s to their saves. Which
even none.
Yeah, it's great. So all the Sylvaneth models, which is awesome as he gets ready to dive right into the skeleton line. Next, we have some other spells. Spells first, the Branch Witch is going to try cast Mystic Shield again. Needs a 6. It goes off. And who's she
Die
costing?
11.
Who's she gonna cost it on?
The dragon.
The dragon.
Again,
Oh,
because
okay.
it wore it off, and then she just.
It wore off. That's right. And then you still have, so her spells, she's got an arcane bolt, so she can do arcane bolt. So she needs a 5 or whatever for bolt. Okay, so I believe that goes off. One skeleton, does he death rattle? He does, so he's fine. And then he gets another spell, the Call of the Awakening of the Wood or whatever, which is crazy good. It does go off as well. I'm going to try stop you with my spirit. You rolled an 8. I need a 9. I do not. So D3 archers are going to go down. 2 archers go down, and D3 of the skeleton warriors are going to go down. 1 skeleton warrior. So 2 archers and 1 skeleton warrior. So they will feel the wrath of the tree spirits as they go down. Okay, so now after that, we're moving into the movement phase.
So I moved my dragon. I moved him over here.
He can't be within 3 inches of enemy units, so he's there. He's just out of flaming range for my Tomb King, but he's probably going to flame my Lich Priest.
My horseman moved over here. He's
the noble,
off right
dragon
now.
noble,
Yeah, he's not falling off. My dryads moved over here, and
she advanced, to get closer because she's got like spells that she can use.
Closer now.
Yeah.
Up.
He moved up as well,
To
basically.
The forest a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't really move.
He just moved a little bit. Because
Like
if a character is near a unit, they get -1 to be hit, which is good. So it just keeps them alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, and I also moved these axemen, that swordman.
Yep.
And Ufari.
There you go. So they all moved up. With that, we move into the shooting phase. So this unit of bowmen is shooting at the skeleton archers, hitting all 4s. Oh, that was a fantastic... This is 11 shots, by the way, because he... Wow, that was a great shot. And then needing 4s to wound.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done.
How did I get it that good?
That was great. Now they're all in the terrain now, so they get a 6-up save. And they get a 6-up death rattle save. And you kill 4. Guess what?
I defeated a unit!
You've killed the last of my archers.
Now you can't shoot me in far range now.
I know. I still have some archers over here, so that's good for me. Where do you want this unit of archers to shoot? Into these skeletons? Okay, so how many dice?
Kind of like the same guy.
Yeah, how many dice do you have there? You should have 11 dice.
Yeah, I have
okay, so you're hitting all 4s again. What, 2? I do get a 5-up save because they didn't advance or charge because they have got their shield wall up. And then a death rattle save. No, one more skeleton does fall. So now the Dragon Prince.
Dragon!
Okay, so where is his bow going to go?
He's going to shoot to me.
Oh, okay, so you need 4s there because it's -1, and he misses. And now you have flames from the dragon. Where is the flames going to go?
To the skeleton.
Okay, roll a dice. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2, they take D3 mortals. On a 6, come on. Come on. They take D6 mortal wounds. Okay, D6 mortals, Ollie. How many skeletons are going to burst into flames? How many? Okay, 1 skeleton bursts into flames. Death rattle, no. You kill 1 of the skeletons. Oh!
How did I get a 6?
Because you roll like a fiend. You still have that bowman, and you still have his staff.
Yeah, his staff is going to shoot at these skeletons.
The skeletons? Okay. Just 1 shot hitting on 2.
2!
It hits. Okay. And it wounds on 3s. Oh, it wounds. So
Barely.
I have to take 1 save at -1, so it's a 6-up save. Nope. D6 damage, Ollie. D6 damage as the roots. 2. Death rattle saves. 2 more of the skeletons have gone
How am
down.
I winning right now? You only killed 4 of my guys.
Use the double turn, I tell you. Okay, so with that, you still have his bow as well. Okay, so she gets 2 attacks with her bow. It's a 24-inch bow, which is a really long range for Age of Sigmar. So it hits on 4s. However, she can reroll 1 hit roll, which is kind of cool. Okay, and then wounds on 3s. And they reroll 1s to wound. No. And sadly, they can only reroll 1 hit roll or 1 wound roll. So it doesn't do anything. Okay, with that, it is the end of the shooting phase. Moving in to the charge phase. Yeah, there you go. Combat. So who's going to go? Who are you going to roll for? You're gonna roll for him? Okay, see how far he can move, if anything.
I have it.
Oh, you have 2 dice. 2 dice added together. So he can only go 7, so he can't charge anything. So now, who's next?
Dragon.
The dragon. How far can the dragon go? The dragon can go 8 inches. So you can move him into the skeletons or into my
Tomb
guy
King.
or into both of them.
Tomb King.
We can't get into the Tomb King yet. But you can go here and then pile into the Tomb King if you
Yeah,
want. You want to do that? Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
No problem. So he wants to go here and then essentially pile in and hit the Tomb King. Oh no, who's next? Who wants to try charge in? The Tree Lord. Okay, let's see. Roll for the Tree Lord. How far does he go? Oh, he goes 11. Where is he going? He can go 11 inches.
He's gonna fight the big guy.
Oh yeah, he wants to go fight the big
We're
guy.
gonna have a big battle. Who was the strongest guy?
And the next is the Dryads. Roll for the Dryads. See how far they can go.
My heart is beating so bad. I'm so terrified right now.
They go 5 inches. So will they be able to make it? They will. They will get into there because he can just make it in there for 5, which will allow them. Tree Lord Ancient has a cool ability called Ground Shaking Stomp. So he can pick an enemy unit within 3, and on a 4+, that unit fights last. So he's going to try and make my big bone giant fight last. Roll that again. Oh, no. Okay. Now, if he would have made my bone giant fight last, he could then fight first with his Tomb King and doesn't have to worry about my bone giant attacking his Tree Lord. So he will now activate the Tree Lord. So the Tree Lord Ancient has 3 big attacks and then 1 main attack. So we'll do that in a second. Sweeping blow and then impaler attack. The big blows, 3s to hit. 1 hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound. It is -1 rend, so my bone giant does get a save. He does not make a save, so he takes D6 damage from the giant blows. 1 damage. I do get my death rattle save. Nope. He has taken 1 wound. You get 1 impaler attack. If you roll a 6 to hit, it just does D6 mortal wounds. Oh! Did I call that or what? Okay, so my Tomb Giant just takes D6 mortal wounds. So roll to see how many wounds he takes. He takes 5 mortal wounds. Okay. Death rattle saves. I take 4 damage. So he's taken 5 in total. He has 3 remaining. Oh. Okay. So I have decided he's just out of 3 here, so he can't actually attack the big guy, but it's gonna be crazy because he'll just be able to pile in.
That big guy has 3 wounds
I know, he's almost dead, almost. So my skeletons are going to attack. I want to try and kill some of these dryads before they attack me back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because the sergeant's there. So 8 attacks into them, and then 5 attacks into your Tree Lord Ancient. -1 to hit them because they're within 6 inches of a wood. So I need +1 to hit because of the embalmed hero near the skeletons. So normally need 4s, goes down to 3s, goes back up to 4. So needing 4s to hit with my skeletons into the dryads. And thank you. Needing 4s to wound.
Not that good of a.
So 4 saves, no AP. So you get a 4-up save, and you can reroll 1s because you're no, just reroll the 1. So I kill 1. Okay. 5 of these guys into the Tree Lord, hitting on 3s though because he doesn't have the -1 to hit, and wounding on 4s. 4 saves into the Tree Lord Ancient. Yeah, he does have a 3-up save though because he's definitely an older bark.
Oh, that didn't count.
And he does reroll 1s because of his special ability as well. Okay, so he just takes 1 damage from 1. That's it. He just takes 1 damage. Bloop. He's still well healed. So who else do you want to pick to fight now? The Dryads are going to go. Okay, so they get to move in. They're 3 inches, and then we'll count their attacks. Of course, they get to pick a unit that they get +1 to hit against when they're close by. And of course, the skeletons are the target of their hatred. They have 11 Dryads. That's 2 attacks per Dryad plus 1 extra, so it's 23 attacks. They get +1 to hit the targeted unit, so they hit on 3s, they wound on 4s. So he's going to do 2 halves here, hitting on 3s. Okay, so he's just rolling to wound, wounding on 4s. So he's done 4 wounds so far. Hitting on 3s, arg, they say. Oh, good job. That's another 5 into the pot. So I get 5-up saves, rerolling 1s, because I do have Mystic Shield up, which I completely forgot about. Okay, and death rattle saves. 6 more go down. So now I get to attack with someone, which will be my Lich Priest. So I'm going to pile my Lich Priest in. Get 1 attack, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. It's -1, so roll your save. And you are Mystic Shielded, so you reroll wound 1s. Yes, 1 goes through. Does D3 damage. Your king takes 1 damage. Him? Okay. Now, you can always pile in and kind of stay close, but because he piled in, it will stop you from being able to hit my king, which is good. And you want to, although you want to stay out of 3 inches, so I can't actually pile in and attack you. Okay, so you're just going to smack my Lich Priest? Yeah. Oh, no.
He's doing the crumbly
Yeah, he does spells and stuff, so it's good to get rid of him. So first we have the Dragon Blade, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound. It goes through my armor, just does D3 damage.
How much damage?
1 damage. Death Rattle save. Oh, he's okay. Then we have 6 dragon attacks from the jaws, so hitting on 4s. Very cool. 3, I believe it wounds on 3s. Hitting on 4s, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. They are -1, so 2 go through. And they're just 2 damage each, so Death Rattle. I take 3 damage on him. And then last but not least, we have the Bite. The Bite hits on... Yeah, it does D6 damage, it goes through. So hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Wounding on 2s, because the dragon is not wounded. 1 D6 damage. How many damage? Oh, he's literally gonna... 5 Death Rattle saves? No, you killed him very dead. The dragon just opens his big mouth. And that's it. Done. Last one I have is Mr. Skeleton. Yeah. Hits on 4s. 6s are an additional attack or hit. Nope. And then his basic attacks, 4s. And then 3. Oh, those are extra attacks or extra hits. Yeah. Cool. And then 3s to wound. That is 3 saves with his footfall. So that's 4 saves, -1, just 1 damage each. So, 4s, look at that. Makes 3 saves and can reroll 1 because of his special command ability. Oh, he's fine. So now my Tomb Giant, my Bone Giant gets to attack again on a 5+ because he's good. Nope, he does not attack again. And that is the end of the combat phase. I lost a lot of skeletons here. They lost a lot of...
Look how many died!
Oh, I know, they died. A lot of them died. I'm going to spend 1 command point to hold them so they don't run away. They don't crumble. They're going to stay right where it is. And finally, I get a second turn! Finally. So I do get 1 command point, so I'm going to take that command point back. And at the start of the hero phase... the skeletons, they have their banner, so they regain D6 models. So 3 of the little skeletons come back. Blah, 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 blah. That's right. That's right, Ollie. Oh, yes. Ha-ha!
No, please don't be the skeleton back.
I am going to use 1 command point for him, and he's going to give
You're wasting your command points, you know.
Nope, I'm going to give my Tomb Guard +1 to hit. So they're going to go in. They want to do some damage.
Oh, I forgot. Last time we played together, it was when you kill the king, it does double the points. Double the points.
Well, we'll see if that's even something that is possible right now. Okay, let's move into my turn. Turn 2, Tomb King movement. I need to try and kill this dragon or I'm going to lose terribly. So my loyal Tomb Guard, the newly painted Tomb Guard, with their Tomb King. Are going to try charge in here. Cool thing about the musician is I roll a minimum of 6 inches on the charge, so I can't fail the charge, but I could potentially fail with the king. The chariots and the horsemen have moved around, hopefully to get into the flank, and the horse archers moved in here to just pepper him with arrows.
This is getting intense.
It is getting intense. The carrion have dropped down. They're going to charge in now, so now they're not immune to spells and shooting, because I need to try and tie up some of his combating goodness. But with that, let's move into the shooting phase. And I have a couple of shooting over there, so they're going to shoot probably into the dryads. I need to kill those dryads, because those dryads are crazy. So the horse archers are going to shoot in, but they're within of the wildwood, which means I need 6s to hit you. 5s. Oh, decent. Need 4s to wound your dryads. 2 saves on your dryads. You got a 4+ save, and you reroll 1s. Ah, they're good. The dryads are fun.
How am I so good at rolling today?
2. And then the chariots into them as well, needing 6s, 2 hits, needing 4s. 1 save onto a dryad, Ollie.
Okay.
1 save onto a dryad. Yeah, he's okay.
How am I getting so good?
Oh, they're
today?
okay. Well, that's all I got. So I'm going to roll these carrion birds. They're going to jump in. Oh, they're
Please
going
don't kill my archer. It took
There
me
you
so
go.
long to paint them.
My tomb guard are going to go 9 inches. So I'm going to try and stay away from these dryads as much as possible, but at the same time, put some work onto them. And then my Tomb King's going to try charge in. He does. He's going to jump into there.
How much damage does he do?
Actually, well, we'll see. He's a decent amount of damage. The Horsemen, 3, but they don't have a musician. No! Oh, no, they're within... How far are they? Within 4. Yes, okay. They just have to be within half an inch. They don't have a musician, so that could have been very, very bad. They go minimum is 6 because of they do have a musician.
Plus, how can a skeleton play the trumpet? Look.
I know.
How can the skeleton play the trumpet?
I don't
it doesn't
know.
Even have
How can I agree. So I didn't get high enough to get all the chariots in. I'll get the 2 chariots. So hopefully get 1 chariot into the dryads.
The forest is blocking you.
The forest is blocking me. Ground shaking stomp. We're not going to forget this time. Who are you picking?
The chariot.
Okay, on a
This
4.
is how it works. Boom, boom,
There you go. That's exactly right. On a 4+, the chariots don't get to attack until the very end. Oh, you stop them from attacking because they're like...
They're flying away.
Okay,
Flying
fine. I won't attack with my chariots. He has 5 wounds taken. So I will start with my Tomb Guard, because if not, they're going to get eaten by a dragon. Each Tomb Guard gets 2 attacks. Has 20 attacks plus an extra 1 for the sergeant. They normally hit on 3s. But I do have +1 to hit with my command ability, so they hit on 2s.
Where?
They hit all the time. Go Tomb Guard. They're just happy I painted them finally. And they wound on 4s, with 6s being 2 damage instead of 1 damage. They wound on 4s. Okay. Hiya. Now, it's really cool if you combine it with a Tomb King on an Exalted Chariot. They do the 2 damage on 5s, which is really cool with the command ability. So they're -1 AP. So you're going to get a 5-up save. So these are double damage, so roll those first. You get 5-up saves, so you get to reroll 1s. So 2 saved and 2 rerolls, which is good. Thanks to Mystic Shields. You saved 3 of them. That's good. So 4 of them go through. That's going to be 8 damage so far. 5-ups as well. Okay. Oh, look at those rerolls. That's fantastic. So reroll those. Oh, nicely done. 1 wound remaining.
How did I? That's like the second time. That's the second time.
Oh, he's alive with 1. Hopefully my Tomb King can take him down.
Can I move?
You can't move until your
combat
movement phase. Yeah. You won't be able to move until your movement phase. However, you can pile in away from my Tomb King by basically sliding this way. So you could potentially get away.
How many inches can you move now?
3 inches. So hold on. Who do you want to attack next? Do you want to attack with him? You want to try to get him away? Okay, let's see if we can do it. So because he's basing this guy, he can't get any closer. So you can pile in. So he piles in 3 inches to make distance between my king and himself. So now I'm outside of 3. So I can't pick him to attack anymore because he's out of combat. So maybe a skeleton could kill him. We'll see. But he's going to attack now. The Tomb Guard. Okay.
Since I'm super duper wounded.
Let's see what you can do. The Dragon Prince on top. Hits on 3s, wounds on 3s with his blade. Oh, nicely done. And wounds on 3s. Ooh, 3 at -1. So I have 6-up saves for them. 2 go through. They do D3 damage each, so 2d3 damage. And he does 3 damage, so death rattle saves. I lose 3 Tomb Guard just from that. Hits on 4s. Wounds on 3s.
I got 5.
No wounds there. And then the big jaws. Wounds on 4s. Sorry, hits on 4s, wounds on 4s now because he's wounded. Nicely done.
Very, very wounded.
Oh, didn't wound at all. That's okay. He killed 3 of my Tomb Guard with his dragon. So now I get to pick a unit. And I'm going to pick the Tomb Giant because I feel like he will die soon if he doesn't attack. So let's see what he can do.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. So I get 3 big attacks.
He'll die.
And an extra attack with his big mace thingy. Cool. And then wounding on 3s. So that's 3 with his big clubs. So -2, so 5 up saves for the Tree Lord. Oh, 1. He only takes 1. That's just 3 damage. Okie dokie. So he's taken 4 so far.
How does he do 3 damage?
Well, he's a big guy. Big guy. And then his foot falls. 4s to hit. And so these are 2 at -1. So 4 up saves. They're just 1 damage each. Just two of them. 2 of them, not 3. There you go. Good job. Oh, he loves it. And then does my big tomb giant attack again? No, he does not. He just attacks 1 time. Who are you attacking with next?
The Dryads to the Skeleton Warrior.
Okay, so they're just going to pile in here and get some attacks.
2.
I don't believe I killed any of them.
2.
So you get 23 attacks
2.
again.
3s
to hit with their crazy amount of dice. He's just doing them all at once this time. Needing 4s to wound. Like Pokemon retreating. Always makes sense. Okay, I'll pick up all these wound rolls. Give me those. There we go. Boop. That's 1 there. Awesome. So needing 5s to save, but they don't have Mystic Shield this time. Uh-oh. And how many are in Death Rattle? So only 5 can Death Rattle. Do they Death Rattle? Nope. So they die. So you kill 7. So now I get to pick one, and I'm going to pick the Horseman. The Cavalry Horseman. 6 attacks with the Sergeant, hitting on 4s. And they wounding on 3s because they charged. So that would be 4 saves, no AP on Mr. Treeman. So 3s, rerolling 1s. So he just takes 1 more damage. And then the horsemen, the horses, miss. He's the last one to attack. Where is he going to attack? Into the chariots or the big monster? Into the chariots. He gets 2 attacks with sweeping blows now instead of 3, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, good. Wounding on 3s as well. Yeah, that's all good. So he does 1 wound with the sweeping talons, -1 AP. I get a 6 up save. Nope, he does D6 damage. So 3 damage go through. Bloop, bloop. Okay, and then he has his 1 impaler attack. Hits on 3s as well. No, it misses this time. Now I get to swing with the last... Oh, no. Then I have these guys and those guys. But I'm going to charge. I can't pick them. I can pick them. Actually, I'm going to pick them. The Carrions get 4 attacks each. Hit on 4s against the little archers. And a wound on 3s. Oh. So they do 4 damage. So you need 6s to save your little bowman. And 4 bowmen go down. The archers are going to attack. 6 attacks. Hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. Because they are definitely... little archers. Yeah. 2 hits on 5s. Ooh, they actually wounded twice. Good job. Save. Nope. 2 wounds. My 2 skeletons to attack. They hit on 4s. And they wound on 4s. So normally 4s -1 +1. So, and then 1 save on the dryads. 1 dryad. I finally killed a dryad. Oh, yes.
Killed a couple.
Yes.
You know what I like about my army? Every hero phase, a dryad comes
That's
back.
right. That's right. Okay, so now my chariots get to swing, so I'm definitely going to send one of these chariots into those dryads because I want to, but I do get quite a few attacks from them. So chariots, when they charge, double the number of attacks. So 3 from the leader that's right there into the dryads ×2. Normally you're hitting on 4s, but they are within a wildwood, so need 5s to hit. Ooh, nicely done. Wounding on 4s. Only 1 save on the dryads so far. And then the horses get 4 attacks ×2. They normally hit on 4s. And they wound on 5s. Nothing there either. So 1 save on the dryads. I got another dryad. Yes. Against the Tree Lord Ancient. The horses. Nothing. The charioteer hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. No. Nothing either. So nothing happened there. The Tree Lord Ancient is completely fine.
I never get wounded.
Well, that's it. I think I owe you a battle shock test because I don't have any more morale. I mean, they lost 7. So there's a 2-man. They have bravery 10 because they are skeletons. Oh, they passed. So those skeletons are still alive. However, you have killed the banner, so none of them can come back now. Okay, now we roll off to see who takes the next turn. You win ties, though. Oh, you rolled a 6? Do you want to have another turn now? Yes? Okay, you owe me a bravery here. They're bravery 6. So roll to see if some of them run away. They lost 3, 4 models. 8, so 2 more are gonna run away. The Dryads stay. So we'll be back with the next hero phase, of course, with his cool little battalion.
Yeah!
Gains a wound there. Brings 1 Dryad back from the dead.
I'm just gonna bring it back.
Oh, yes. And then we'll do some spells. But now the battle has joined. He's got a whole bunch of spellcasters.
And this is
They're
the
nice and
favorite
close.
part about the Dryad. They have like a magical eye and mouth color.
Yeah, they
That's
look
what I
really
really
cool.
like about
You
it.
painted all these, so.
Yeah, and
They
I
look
also
great.
painted that tree lord.
Yep.
You helped me with it, but it still.
I did just the details like the leaves, but you
But
painted
I
everything
painted the
else.
rest.
Oh, it looks great. With that, we move on to turn 3 for the Sylvaneth and
I
Elves.
painted all that by myself.
Yes, you did. Ilthari is going to cast the Reaping. She does. It went off with a 7. She's picking the Chariots. So she rolls 6 dice. And any 5+, I just take a mortal wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds. So 2 kills a Chariot. And 2 more. Okay. Unleash Spites, casting value of 5. She's going to pick, of course, the Tomb Guard, which are the largest unit. Ooh, it barely goes off. So there are
I did
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the unit. So you need to roll 7 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And for every 6, I take 1 mortal wound. And that's 1 and a cocked dice there. So reroll that 3. No, so I take 1 on a 6+ for Death Rattle. Nope. You kill 1 more.
What?
Tomb Lord Ancient, or the Tomb Lord Ancient. The Tree Man Ancient. He's gonna
He's
awaken
not
this
part of the
wildwood
Tomb
again.
King.
Yeah. So he's gonna roll and he's a 6 on the 2 dice.
Yeah, 2 dice. I thought it was a 4.
It goes off. So every unit within 3 inches takes D3 mortal wounds. The Tomb Guard are within 3. How many wounds does the Tomb Guard take? Just 1 D3. 1 on the Tomb Guard. Death Rattle? No, 1 more Tomb Guard goes down. There are 2 skeletons left. He kills 1 of the skeletons. And the chariots are there as well. How many do the chariots take? 3. So he kills a whole other chariot. Oh
Then now
my
the bowman.
goodness. It is the end of that. He gets a second hero. Okay, which command abilities do you want to use? He has the reroll 1s to save command ability.
Yeah.
So you get
What's
You
his
get that one.
ability? Does he have a command ability?
he does. It's the reroll hit rolls.
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna charge soon.
Yep. Okay, so reroll hit rolls in close combat. So he's gonna do that, and then you can do the once per game tooting the horn to give them all +1 attack with the elf war horn, which is awesome. Okay, now we're gonna go into the movement phase. Shooting movement. Basically, move the king or the dragon
Because
prince.
he's gonna die.
Yeah, he moved the noble around this side, moved the branch witch this way as well. Ideally, he's just going to shoot. Oh, she can't be there. Ideally, he's just going to shoot that one guy off, which then will allow
This
them to
guy.
essentially be free. Yeah, which is great. Okay, so we're going to do his attacks first. 2 attacks into the lone commander. 2 hits. Wounds on 3s, rerolling 1s to wound. You can reroll a single wound roll, so you can reroll that. Cool.
It got inside the plane.
It did. Okay, roll it. Cool. Nope. So 1. Does he save? He does not. And there are no... no, he's just out. So you finally kill the last of the skeletons there.
Enchanted arrows, once per game.
Once per game, bows, they become -3 AP. He's shooting my Tomb Guard.
6 pluses now.
Yeah. Well, hitting on 4s. So hitting on 4s. But they are -3 AP, which is nasty. So 3 of them go through. -3 just ignores my armor. And then Death Rattle, I save 1. So 2 more of them go down. Prince, now he can't shoot because he fell back. However, Dragonfire is an ability, so he just gets to pick a unit within 12. Who are you going to pick, Ollie?
Tomb King.
Tomb King! So on a 1 or 2, he takes a mortal wound. 3 or 4, he takes D3 mortal wounds. 5 or 6, he takes D6 mortal wounds.
Boom.
Okay, so D6 mortal wounds. How many does he take? 3. Okay. Death Rattle saves. He takes 3 damage. He's down to 3 remaining. Oh, that dragon always gets me. And the last thing you have is his staff. Chariot's getting hit by the staff. He's with his tendril staff. Oh, he missed. Okay, so nothing for that. Now we're going to charge. Of course, he's not within 3 there, so he can declare charge with them. He can declare charge with them. He can't.
They're all charging to the king.
Well, roll it. See where the dryads go. Roll for the dryads. 2 dice added together. They go 5 inches, which will get them over here, but they can pile in an attack there as well. It's Swordsman Guardian. 2 dice, Ollie.
Oh, yeah.
3. So you're 3 and 6, so 9 inches. Now the Axeman's going to run in. Where does he go? He goes 5 inches. I think he's just out of range of stuff. Yep. So he's just going to sit there for a turn. The Branch Witch, do you want to bring her in too? 2 dice. Yep. She goes 7 or a 6, so she can definitely run in there. And then your Noble. Where is your Noble going to go? Ooh,
My Noble's always
inches.
lucky.
There he goes, just right down there with his giant lance and his horse. He's going to just come in there and try and murder me. He's going to kick your
king's butt.
Oh, he's going to kick my king's butt, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, the curse will get you.
But super hard.
Okay, so end of the charge phase. You can stomp a unit to make them fight last. Who do you want to stomp? Okay, on a 4+, the giant can't attack until the end. No. Okay. So the Noble, he gets +1 attack because of the Warhorn. He's normally hitting on 4s, but he does get to reroll all misses because of the command ability for the Dragon Lord. So, hitting on 4s. 3 of them go through. -1 AP. I do have a 4-up save. Goes up to 5-up. And I can reroll them because I am a Tomb King. Ooh, so the Tomb King survives the onslaught. And now the Horsey gets 3 attacks. Oh, wow. Need 4s to wound. 4s. And then re-rolling. Oh, the Horsey did 2 damage. He has 1 wound left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And he has
the Horsey did more damage.
Shield, though. He has an enchanted shield, so it'll be harder.
Oh.
It's a magical shield.
So my Tomb Guard are going to attack, but they're going to attack your Dryads as well. So they hit on 3s because they're within 6 inches of the forest, so I have to re-roll that again. Okay, there we go. And now I wound on 4s with 6s doing double damage. So 3 at -1. There are 10 or more models, so they need 5s. And 3 of them... Oh, 2 of them go down. So 2.
I'm going to pick my Dryads against your Tomb King.
Okay. Pick the king as a target of his attack. So he's hitting the king with 4 of them, with the squad leader there. And then 4 into the Tomb Guard. So to the king, hitting on 3s. Oh, 1 save. Okay, 4-up save. Reroll. No!
I kill it!
Death rattle save. Oh, no, the Dryads got him. And he does D3 mortal wounds to you. You take 1 mortal wound. One of the Dryads falls down. As the curse.
Special
Oh no, the Tomb King is dead.
Now I get to have the double damage.
Yeah. Now the 4 into the Tomb Guard.
I'm so happy that I killed their king.
Yeah. 2 hits into the Tomb Guard.
Wait, where?
There's another 4 right there. Good. And then 4s to wound the Tomb Guard. 1 save, needing a 5+ on the Tomb Guard. And you've killed my king, so no more death rattle. No. They are so sad.
I'm so happy that they're bravery.
So I am going to go now. I'm going to pick my big giant again because I want to try and kill your tree man or tree lord ancient, or at least weaken him. So needing 4s to hit with his big blades, 2 hits, needing 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -2, so you get 5-up saves, and they do. Ooh, so he does 6 damage in total. So he has taken 10 wounds.
How many wounds left?
He has a few left. Okay.
3.
And then the other footfalls, 1 and nothing. Now, does he get to attack again on a 5+? He does!
How is that? That's his ability?
That's one of his special abilities. So he will attack your Tree Lord Ancient again. Ooh, he gets 1 more attack with his Unstoppable Assault. 1 hit, need a 3+ to wound. It wounds. You have a 5+ save, Ollie. 3 more, 13 wounds. I got him. He only had 12 wounds. Good job, little tomb giant. Hey, you don't get to stomp all over him.
He died, he smacked on it.
Okay, sir. So now you get to pick your next model. Swordsman into the chariot.
How many died?
4 attacks with his great blade. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
And did
He can reroll 1 hit roll. So reroll 1 hit roll. There you go. No, he missed. And then wounding on 3s. And he rolls 1s to wound. But 2 go through at -1, so I get a 6-up save for the chariots. So 2. My little horseman, one was unable to get within 2 inches for a spear, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks with spears and only 1 horsey. The little bladesman, and 4s to wound the bladesman. Ooh, 2 saves. He only has 1 wound, but 5-up saves. So I finally got 1 dead. It's the Branch Witch's turn against the Tomb Guard. She's within 6 inches, so hits on 3s and 3s. Good. And now wounds on 3s and 4s, because she has a little guy that does damage with her, which is pretty cool. Okay, so 1 of her sword ones and 1 of her little... So the sword one, 5-up. No, it's 2 damage. So they just die. They're dead. The Tomb Guard are dead. The Tomb King is dead. The Lich Priest is dead, but I still have some of my army left alive.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but it is my 3rd turn. So let's see what I can do. Of course, at the start of my turn, I bring 1 of my chariots back with my...
Why 1 chariot?
Bloop, because my banner is still alive. Although my banner has taken 2 wounds, so the next wounds will go on him, so I can't actually bring them back after that, which is a shame. However, let's try and kill some dryads and maybe charge in. I do not have a hero phase because I don't have any heroes left. So I just moved him up. That's it. I just have some shooting to do. That is all I have. So I'm going to shoot... these 5 guys are going to shoot into that little 4-man unit of bowmen. 1 wound onto those little archers, but they're all in cover, Ollie, so they get a 5+ save now because they're all in a forest. No, 1 little archer goes down. The 2 archers in the chariots are going to shoot into this guy with the big axe, and they 1 hit, 1 wound. You get a 4+ save because you get a 4+ save because you're next to the forest. He is going to go down as well. Let's charge Mr. Big Bone Giant. He goes 6. Let's charge the horsemen. They go 8. Just going to jump into here. Try get nice and tucked in. The chariots are going to try go places. They go 10, so I'm going to try...
Please don't kill you, Skari.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. And then they're going to try and charge stuff. And they go 6. These guys can. Over here, they're going to go... like this into that little 3-man unit.
Did you know these birdies are bigger than a human? So this birdie is almost that size as
They're ginormous. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to pick, Ollie, I'm going to pick these horsemen into these dryads because I want to try and kill these dryads because they've been annoying me the whole game. 5s to hit. Yeah, only 2. 3s to wound. 1 save, Ollie, but this time it is a 5+ save because there's not 10 or more of them. Nope, 1 dryad goes down.
Why do you want to kill my dryad?
Because I need to kill them. And then all the little horsies get to swing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The dryad's running away then. He's just running away.
He's fleeing.
Bye-bye, forest.
They need 5s to hit as well. And 5s to wound, so they do nothing.
Skeletons care about
No,
nothing
okay.
but
You get to pick one, Ollie. Who do you want to swing with?
He's going to throw his spear at you.
He's going to try to charge me? Okay, he's going to try kill my tomb giant. The noble gets to swing 3 attacks with his lance. He does get to hit on 4s, but he re-rolls them because the dragon prince on the dragon still has things. 1 hit. Wounds on...
3s?
No, wounds on... Yeah, something like that. Roll, see if it matters. I believe that we did it backwards, but that's okay. -1, he saves, okay? So 2 attacks from the steed. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. With re-rolls. Because he is an elven steed. And on a 4+ to wound, he does. And I save, so he's okay. So the tomb giant has survived. So now I get to pick someone, and I will pick... What, sorry? I'm going to pick the chariots.
Good.
Yeah.
Cute.
They're gonna try and swing at what's her face.
Ilthari.
Ilthari, because her guardians are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, there's a guardian right behind her.
Oh, that's right. So needing 4s to hit and 4s to wound. So 1 save on Ilthari. Just from her. So he takes 1 wound. And then the...
How much wounds does he have?
Oh, and then I still have the 4 from the other charioteer.
How many wounds does Ilthari have?
What, sorry?
How many wounds does Ilthari have?
I'm not sure, actually.
Like 2 or 3.
Missed, they didn't do anything. And then I have the I have the horses. I love the horses on chariots because they do so many attacks. So many attacks. 4s and 5s.
Somebody please say boo in the comments.
Somebody say boo in the comments, please.
For him.
Okay, take 5 saves from the horses because the horses always do lots of damage.
I'm gonna try to do it.
Aha! Ooh, so you only take 2 damage. Well, that's pretty cool. She's actually taken 4 wounds, but she has 1 left because she had less armor than what we thought. Okay, who are you picking next to attack with?
The Dryad.
The Dryads. Who are they attacking?
You're big.
The big guy?
Big.
I'm going to try and get as many as you can into 3 of them, and then 3 of them attack the horseman.
2.
So you're hitting him on 3s and wounding on 4s with the Dryads.
Ooh,
Very nice. And then you're wounding on 4s. Wounding on 4s. How many?
Some of them are new.
3. 3 saves. He takes 1 damage.
He has 2 wounds left.
He has 2 wounds left. And then 3 into the... So 6 attacks into the horseman. Hitting on 4s. Nothing into the horseman. Okay. So now I get to pick one to attack. I'm going to do the carry-on to hit. 3 saves on those archers. Needing 6s. Ooh, 1 lived. The squad leader has survived.
Yeah.
Arrgh. Okay, so he gets 1 attack back. Hitting on 5s. Missed. So now I get to swing. I'm going to do my big tomb guy, and he is going to swing at your Dryads.
No!
Because I want to stomp some Dryads. Big attacks. Ooh, he only hits once. He doesn't even wound. And then his other attacks. Ooh, he gets 2 extra attacks. That's pretty cool. No, and then wounding on 3s.
Why?
3 minus 1, Ollie. So 6 up saves.
For who?
For the Dryads. So 2 go down. Does he attack again, Ollie? He does. Big. Oh, he missed with all his big attacks. And he hits.
1.
And he wounds with 1. 1 6 up save, Ollie. Oop. Missed the table. Roll again. No, he kills 1 more Dryad. So you can swing with her 2 attacks. So roll her 2 attacks, Ollie. Yep, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 1, wounding on 3s. It's minus 1. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, you do 2 damage.
I'm gonna faint.
Oh, let's see if this guy dies. So he has 1 remaining. However, he's just 1 spell away from being murdered. Because that's just an arcane bolt, and he's dead. So she gets 1 attack with her staff. Hits on 3s. Wounds on 3s. That is a hit. Wounds on 3s. That is a wound. Minus 1 AP. 6 up. No. D3 damage. D3 damage goes through.
Damage?
Oh, you kill a whole chariot. Ouch. Okay, and then she has her thorns and stuff, too, that hit. And attack
buggy
as
bug.
well. There's 1 little snapping mandible. 4s to hit. Nope, missed. Okay, and then 3 attacks from the vines. 4s to hit, 4s to wound. Yeah, 1 hit, 4s to wound. Oh, she rerolls 1s to wound though, because that's her special ability.
Yes.
No, does not wound. Okay, well, that's it for that.
Wait.
So I don't owe you any morale, you don't owe me any morale, but I believe we have another roll-off to make to see who goes to what turn. He rolled a 4, and I rolled a... Oh, he gets to go again. I rolled a 3. So we're doing spells, we're doing command abilities. So he has a command ability if he wants to give rerolls to hit in close combat.
Rerolls hit in
close combat.
Because he did the most specialist horse in the world.
Yeah, so you can do that. Now you'll have some spells. So you have her that can cast a spell and her that can cast a spell.
I want to cast Yosari, sis.
Okay, so she can pick a unit within 12 inches.
I just really want to
And
kill
rolls-
that big skeleton.
You do?
I just really want
Well,
to
roll
kill
to see if
it.
her spell goes off. Roll 2 dice. Oh, well, that's a 6 and a... Yeah, so it goes off. So do you want to do it on this guy?
Yeah, I just have to.
Oh,
I
also,
have to
you
kill-
gain 1 Dryad back because of your battalion.
Oh,
Oh, I've got 1 right here. So 1 Dryad comes back to life.
Those 2 dragons
Cool.
go-
And you roll 6 dice, Ollie, onto my tomb, onto my big guy. roll 6 dice, and every 5+, I take a wound. So, I do not take any wounds from that. Oh no! So now you have one more spell, Ollie.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the arcane bolt to see if he goes down?
What do I have to roll?
Do you just have to roll? Yep, an 8. Just does 1 mortal wound. That's it. He's dead. Oh, you got him with a spell.
Well, he knocked you in the head.
Yeah, you got him with a spell. End of the movement phase. They've sort of moved down. He moved her out of combat.
I'm just gonna kill all the birdie birds.
They're already sort of engaged in this general area, and you moved the flaming prince on this side. So let's do the archers. 4s to hit. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay. And then 4s to wound onto the... So 1. Do I take 1? Nope, I take 1. I believe that's 1 dead. He gets 2 shots, Ollie. So is he going to shoot into the same unit?
Yep.
Okay, so hits on 4s. He can re-roll one of those to hit rolls up. He does, and wounds on 3s.
How much damage does it do?
Just does 1 damage. Does I save? No, just takes 1 damage.
Not even.
So now his great bow gets to shoot as well.
Like the birdie bird.
Yeah, shoot the birdie
How many
birds.
hits? 3 hits?
So 3 shots. Yeah, roll to hit. So 3s to wound as well. So that's nothing there, but you do have your flame breath. Do you want to flame breath them?
I want to break off their wings, and then they'll all be on fire, and then they'll just run away.
You want to flame breath the carrion. So roll to see how many wounds they do. 1 dice. 1 dice. Oh, that's D6 mortal wounds with the flame breath. How many wounds? D6 mortal wounds for 2. So you kill 1 more birdie. You've killed 2 of the birdies. Yeah, only 1 birdie is left alive. So now we do some charges, Ollie.
Chargement thing.
Roll for this guy. The dragon goes 8 inches. Where do you want him?
I want to go into charge.
You want to go right here, like in between the chariot
Who do you
and them?
think's winning right now? Comment down below.
Comment down below. Who do you think is in the lead at the moment? Okay, Ollie. Who do you want to attack with first?
I want to attack with my dragon blade.
The dragon? You're just going to attack everything in the chariot, or you're going to attack some into the...
The big attacks on the chariot and the small attacks on the horseman.
Okay, makes sense. Going to start with the jaws into the chariot, and he rerolls misses. Nice, so 2 hits. Wounds on 4s. 1 goes through, just does D6 damage.
How many wounds?
3 wounds. Awesome. 3 wounds. Kabloop. No, he has 2 wounds remaining.
So they have 5 wounds.
He has 4 attacks with his blade. And he can reroll misses. Just the 1 miss there. There you go. 3 hits. And 3s to wound. That's 1 wound at -1. Needs a 6. No. D3 damage from the blade. And he does 2 damage, just enough to kill the last chariot, because I don't have...
It can't come back alive because...
The banner is dead, yes. And then he does have the claws. The claws are now attacking the
overpowered claws.
The claws. They're 2 damage each, so that's perfect.
I painted them silver to look like they're super duper sharp.
They are super, super sharp. 2 attacks with claws, hitting on 4s, but he can reroll misses. 2 hits.
It's the best dragon in all the land.
Wounds on 3s.
It's the best dragon in all the land.
Nothing. Did not wound with the claws. So now I get to swing.
Please don't kill it.
Okay, so we'll see what I can do here. Now, because the prince is already attacked, I'm only going to do the 1 sergeant into there with his horse.
Thank you for being so nice to me.
Oh, you're welcome. And then 4 here into the dryads, because I still really want to kill the dryads. So 4 attacks into the dryads, hitting on 5s, because you're within 6 inches of the forest. Nope, they all missed. And then the horses, they hit on 5s as well, because they are... trying to hit these dryads, which is hard to hit. And 5s to wound. Nothing. And then 2 attacks into your big prince. Hits once. Does not wound. The horsey hits once. Does not wound.
Horsey.
So he's gonna pile in there and attack the horses.
And the dryads are gonna help.
He gets 3 attacks with his lance. 3s to hit, 4s to wound. So 3s to hit. All hit.
Can I reroll?
You don't need to, because you hit all the time.
I know, but
if you missed, yes. 4s to wound. Ooh, 2. I get a 6-up save because I'm in combat, and 2 damage means 1 dead skeleton horseman. I don't have anything else to pick, so you get to pick your next thing. Do you want to pick your dryads or your branch witch?
Dryads!
The dryads are going to jump in. And now you have 1, 2, 3, and a sergeant remaining. Picking my horseman to be angry at them, so hits on 3s. And
Nicely rolled. Nicely rolled.
and then wounds on 4s. And he
Not
does
that
2.
good of a roll, but
2
nicely
5-up saves. Oh, he kills another horseman. Oh no! And I don't have a banner in that unit. So now you get your branch
rolled.
witch.
Your banner.
Your branch witch gets to go. She gets 2 attacks, Ollie. Hitting on 2s.
What?
I mean, hitting on 4, sorry. And wounding again on 3s, I think. Yep, 1. I think it's no AP. And that is 2 damage, so that will kill 1 more horseman. Can I have a turn now?
No.
No, I can't have a turn? Okay, skeletons. Let's try our best. Clickety clack.
Comments, yay, elves.
Now I'm going to shoot with my little bowman here. They're going to shoot their arrows into your bowman. So they need 5s to hit, except for 4s for this.
Comment down below who do you
And
think
4s to
will
wound. 1 save onto your bowman, needing a 5-up save because they're all in that forest there. Oh, he lives. He's
Wait, what?
okay. So now I get to charge. Little carry-on bird goes 11. He's going to charge into your bowman.
Please don't
My
be a
horsemen, they're going to charge
carrion.
into the bowman. Oh, yes, they are. They're going to get right stuck in
I
here.
don't like you.
So I'm going to actually start by activating my horsemen over here before they die horribly. So I'm going to have one attacking your dryads. So into the dryads, missed, and the horsey hit and did not wound. And then 2 into your dragon. Oh, 1 hit, no wound. And the horsey, 1 hit, no wound. No! Bowman, they should be swinging, jumping in here, trying to swing.
A little bit of the unit shooting at the skeleton moment and a little
Yeah.
bit of the unit
Well,
shooting
what you
at
want to
the
do here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are attacking the bird,
two are-
and then 3 are attacking the horseman. 5s and 5s onto the birdie here.
Because birdies are powerful.
Cool. 3 hits, needing 5s to wound.
Why
You
are
did 2 wounds
why
onto
are
the birdie.
birdies so strong?
He takes 1 damage because they're pretty awesome. And 3 attacks, so 3 dice into the horseman. Cool. And wounding on 5s
Why?
because that's what they need to roll.
Didn't wound.
Didn't wound. So now it's my turn. So now I will do the birdie because he's gets 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
And can you
1
leave-
save on the archers, 6+. 1 archer goes down. The dragon gets to swing now. So he's going to swing everything at the horseman. So 4 attacks from his blade, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
thinking what I'm gonna do next.
Okay. Okay, so we've got the wound roll. 3 pluses to wound. So 3 go through, and they do D3 damage each. So roll 3d3 damage. Roll 3 dice together, because it makes it faster. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage in total. And the horsemen are now dead. These horsemen over here. So now those horsemen do get to swing at you, though. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horsies, because the horsies are amazing. So they hit on 4s and wound on 5s. So nothing. And then 5 dudes hit on 5s, wound on 5s. 1 save with a 6+. Nope. 1 more goes down. So we just need a bravery test for those archers. Here you go. They lost 2 of their friends, and they are fine. With that, we roll for the last turn of the game. And I win this time, so I will take my double turn. Hooray! Even though I only have like 1 unit left. So I'm going to do something that's really cool with these horse archers. They can shoot in the movement phase. So I'm going to, because they have a special ability that lets them shoot in the movement
Like
phase.
they can shoot when they move, like.
Exactly. So they're going to shoot into your bowman. They're hitting on 5s, and they're wounding on 4s.
I smell something good.
It's delicious. Food's we made. So 2 wounds on the bowman, Ollie. So you get saves. So 1 goes down and a reroll. 2 go down. And then they can actually move away. They're running away.
He's
And
so
I just have my one little...
We're being very mean
I
right
just
now.
have him attacking, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Take 3 saves for your archers on 6s. Okay, so 3 more archers go down.
Stop.
You get to
killing.
swing 3 times, Ollie. Hitting on 5s
Why are they so bad at
and
killing?
wounding on 5s.
Why are they so bad at hitting?
I don't know. 1. Oh, he's okay. Now you owe me a morale test over there, a bravery, unless you want to spend your command point to auto-pass them. Yep, so they auto-pass. Okay, and now it is the final turn for the High Elves. You get 1 more Dryad back, because even though I've tried to kill them for the whole game, they
just keep coming back.
keep coming back to life. Spells. Okay, so caster spells, see if you can kill that guy there.
Does it cast?
Does it cast? It does. Roll 6 dice. And on 5s, you do damage. He only has 2 wounds remaining. So, oh, there you go. So he's dead. You got him dead.
No, I'm gonna shoot you.
Now you get to move stuff, though. So let's see if you can move.
How far can he move?
He moves 6 inches. So 18 inches for his thing. He won't. But if he advances, he can. Oh, then you get to shoot him. So just move him. Like over here. Cool. And then you have the bowmen. So let's just shoot into that. The 3 bowmen over here, 3 shots with their bows. Well, 4 shots because the squad leader's still there. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s as well.
Why wounding on 4s?
Because that's how it works. Okay, he gets 3 shots with his bow. Wounding on 3, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2. I don't even know if I have a save, but 1 archer goes down. And then he gets his bow as well. 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1 of the hits, because he can. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s to wound, because that's another ability they have. He does.
These
So
are
1 more
wound.
wound.
So good. My army's so good.
Okay, Ollie, I think that is the end of the game. I have just 4 archers left, and you still have a dragon. You still have your dryads, your leader, your other leader, this lady, and half a unit of archers left.
Who do you think will win? Comment down below.
I believe you win. I think this is an elf victory. The skeletons have been repelled.
They're like, we'll get you next time, elves.
We'll get you next time.
No, you won't.
Elves.
No, you won't.
Okay, stay tuned for an after-action report. And that is game.
I win.
You did win, Ollie. Okay, so who is your favorite model in the game?
My horseman.
Your
What's
nobleman?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Mine has to be my bone giant. He did a lot of work today.
I know, but my before you killed it, my tree lord, I jumped on his head.
You did. You jumped on his head. Okay, so you have a couple of projects you're working on for your what's the next unit you're adding in to your army? Cool. A Sisters of the Thorn. That's an old unit. Thank you, Alfarius Matt, for giving that to Ollie and for giving him the archers. He really enjoys them.
And guess
Oh. And he's gonna go get something. We did some green stuffing together today. We built some custom dryads. Green stuff blob dryads to use all the bits to make that dryad unit 20 strong, which is super cool.
And he's working on something.
Yeah, I am. I'm working on my Tomb King on an exalted chariot.
And
so
these are my favorite guys.
There you go.
Because I'm making them. And green stuff actually feels quite nice.
Okay, yeah, he's fun. He helped me actually do all the green stuff. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this Age of Sigmar Battle Report. A huge shout out to all the channel Patreons who support what I do here on YouTube and on Patreon. And
leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and comment down below which battle you want us to do next.
That's right. Okay, I am Skari, your grateful host, and this is
Ollie!
Signing off until next time. Skari and Ollie, out.
Bye!